Charity is one of the seven virtues. It represents the law of love and has an esoteric meaning of power. Hello, I'm Michael J. Auger, creator of the Allcento Tarot, and today let's explore the 29th card of the Major Arcana. Charity is the final of the seven virtues and considered to be the most important one. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13, it is written, "And now abideth faith, hope, charity." These three. But the greatest of these is charity. The Apostle Paul wrote, "And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, and have not charity, I am nothing." The depiction of faith in the Visconti-Sforza Madrone tarot, also known as the Carrie Yale deck, depicts a crowned woman holding up a sacred flame that symbolizes a deep and selfless love. She also breastfeeds a nursing baby, which is an act that is also symbolic of love. At her feet is a king, deep in thought, who acts as a warning to those in power to not forget the virtue of charity. Otherwise, they will find themselves stripped of power, crawling on the ground. Love is the greatest commandment of the Christ. This is the virtue by which we love the divine above all else. And for the love of the divine, we also have love for others as ourselves. The depiction of charity in the so-called Mantegna tarot features a woman who freely empties seed from a bag. This has also been interpreted as her emptying coins from a purse. Below her is a pelican, seen feeding its starving young with a blood sacrifice from its own heart. This symbolism can also be seen in the Empress card of the Thoth deck, as well as various religious works of art, and also the Louisiana state flag. Pelicans do not actually feed their young with blood. However, this medieval myth developed because pelicans do feed their young from pouches in which they store partially digested fish. These bloody fish were mistaken for the mother bleeding and thus became a powerful symbol of self-sacrifice. The woman also holds open her chest to reveal a flaming heart. A flaming heart is the most common symbol of charity. There are various depictions of this card in the Mantegna tarot tradition, and all feature a woman holding a flaming heart. With love in our hearts, there's no fear of the outsider, the enemy, or the other, because with the grace of this virtue comes the realization that we are all one. With the power of love, all becomes clear. No matter what the question, love is always the answer. The fruits of charity are joy, peace, and mercy. When we hurt others, we hurt ourselves by denying ourselves these fruits. Charity has the power to create a more equitable world and begins with the smallest acts of kindness. With the grace of charity, we are able to understand how others wish to be treated. Although this card was forgotten in the Marseille-style tradition and the traditions that followed, it has finally been brought back into the deck with the Allcento tarot. In this version of the card, a mother holds a flaming heart in one hand and her child to breastfeed with her other hand. A seven-pointed halo signifies charity as a virtue. She embodies the Hermetic principle of gender, stating that gender manifests on all planes. Both masculine and feminine energies are within each of us. And charity is a combination of both these energies in perfect equilibrium. In the background is a golden staircase symbolic of the universal golden rule to treat others as you wish to be treated. These stairs spiral upwards in the golden ratio, leading our eye back to the flaming heart. Below this, in tribute to the Mantegna tarot, is a pelican feeding its young with blood. There are many different types of love, but the greatest is known as agape. This universal, empathetic, and altruistic force is the most powerful grace of the divine. We must open our hearts to the power of agape love. Charity represents the compassion and understanding that makes anything possible. Above the pelican, leading our eye back once more to the flaming heart, is a golden arrow created from 9 lines. The number 9, being the top digit in a sequence before a transition, is symbolic of power. Charity is the 29th card in the Allcento tarot and corresponds with the 9th and 19th cards that came before. Each of these cards illustrate an active push towards perfection and connection with a higher power that we all strive for. The 9th card, Time, has the power to heal all wounds. The 19th card, the Sun, is a powerful source of energy. And the 29th card, Charity, represents the power of love. May we all be graced with this powerful virtue. Love conquers all, and with love in our hearts, there's nothing that is impossible. If you watched until the end of this episode, leave a flaming heart emoji in the comments. In the next episode, we'll continue with what I consider to be the most important card of the tarot. So be sure to click on that subscription bell to always be notified. And as always, I invite you to visit my website, offbeatartwork.com, where you can learn more about me, the Allcento Tarot, and the offbeat artwork I currently have available for sale that you can use to brighten your home. Until next time, brightest blessings on your spiritual journey.